Hey travelers, I am at SeaWorld today and I wanted to show you and check out their dining plan. I have never tried a dining plan at any of the theme parks, but I'm gonna try one today here at SeaWorld and I will let you know how it goes. All right, my first stop for the all-day dining is going to be Voyagers. My understanding is I can get one entree, one side, or a dessert, and a drink. All right, here are my options. I think I can get the smokehouse sampler, the brisket. Ooh, I do love St. Louis style ribs, or the smoked chicken platter. So I think for me it's gonna be between the ribs and the sampler. All right, this is how the setup is here. Drink options, I got myself a Coke Zero. They do have a great unlimited refill plan. I did not get that. All right, so I just went with the sampler because I didn't know what to get here, and wow, it is a lot of food that comes with that. That's pretty cool. All right, I like that none of the chairs match here. So the St. Louis wings are good. They're very peppery, but I like pepper, so it's good for me. I like it. No. But I would love it if it had like a nice barbecue sauce on it. The brisket is fine. It's not that tasty. I wouldn't order it again. So the glaze on the chicken is really good, but the chicken itself is very dry. Can't recommend that. So if you come here, I'm gonna recommend you get the ribs. They're really good. They're tasty. So if you end up making it here, Voyagers, try the ribs. All right, guys, I'm gonna try Altitude Burgers now. I've heard great things about this one. Let's see how their meal deal is. So if there's a right and a left opening somewhere, typically try to go to the left because people are right-handed and tend to lean right. All right, from Altitude Burger, this is what I ended up getting. It's $22.99. And then I also got the dessert, which apparently I could have gotten at the last one, but I'm trying not to do too many. This is also my friend Tristan.
Hey, how's it going?
Traveling balloon guy. He owns US Party Co. Anyway, this is a big burger. But I think this almost paid for the thing itself. So I'm definitely in the profit now with both of these meals. So the burger here it's pretty good. It's kind of basic. But the bacon actually is pretty solid here. It's not something I would just like buy in general probably, but with the dining plan, I would say this is pretty solid. All right, I think I'm gonna get a little something lighter for this next part. We're gonna go to Waterway Grill. Tropically roasted and grilled meats. Let's see what they have. Oh, this looks like a Cuban kind of food. All right, here are their offerings. The grilled churrasco steak. All right, I don't know which one I'm getting yet. All right, so I decided to go with the steak with the beans and rice, and for my dessert, I got some fruit. But then, y'all, they had plantains, and I didn't get them because I didn't know about them. Feel cheated. So skip the fruit, get the plantains. But this meal would have cost like $34, and I paid, let's go over so I got the Black Friday deal. It was $29.99, but then it had stupid like $9.99 service fee charge, which is ripoff. Like for what? Processing the card, which goes automatically? No. But whatever. They think they're Ticketmaster up in here. And so it ended up being like $40, we'll call it. I have easily had, oh gosh, $80 worth of food so far, and probably gonna get one more thing near the end of the night. Not bad. I mean, here's the one thing I will say. I feel like just to make sure I'm getting full advantage of it, I am probably eating more often than I really would want to normally. But I have been good all week, and I actually took picnics to the park every day for the last 4 days. My birthday I did not. So I think that was pretty good. But that was obviously a lot cheaper, but you can definitely get your money's worth out of this above and beyond. So I think I can recommend it. I think it's normally like $50. So with the fees, it's probably $65. So you'd probably be close. But again, also you're able to budget, and you know you don't need to spend any more money on food and everything while you're here. So something to consider. But let's test this out. And I got one more restaurant to go. This steak is fantastic. I thought I was gonna have a problem with it being like too chewy or something. It's not. It is really good. And the chimichurri sauce is also fantastic. If I'm mispronouncing anything, just, you know, leave a comment. We have a joke that sometimes we should just like mispronounce words automatically, so you guys will do that. I've not done that as far as I know, so it's all been accidental. But if I'm mispronouncing anything, leave a comment. But I also love to know, like, out of the restaurants that are here, where would you eat, and what would you have gotten with the all-day dining plan? So I screwed up on the dining plan because it was not made clear. Most of the restaurants, the park closed at 9, but most of the restaurants closed at 7. Altitude Burger closed at 8. I did not end up getting that last one, which is okay. I've eaten a lot, and I definitely got my money's worth out of it, though more than anything, I could really use a drink and some caffeine. But I think it was pretty good. I think you can definitely get your money's worth out of it if you're here all day. If you're here like on one of those weekdays where it's like open from 10 to 6, that might not be worth it. Most of the restaurants open at 11 or noon. So I'd be careful with that. But I enjoyed it. It was good food for the most part. Nothing was like stupendous. I would say my favorite was Waterway Grill over by Infinity Falls. So if you're going to try something, the Cuban food was good. I think that was good. But I mean, both those meals were like, all that was like $35. So if you see a discount or deal for like when they did the Black Friday sale on it, you may want to grab it then. I think that would make it definitely worth it. Regular price, maybe. You'll get your money's worth out of it. But again, I think you might feel like you have to kind of rush to do it. Something to consider. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. More on different things like meal plans. Well, I'll talk to you later.